The number of cases in the state has now risen to 2,493. 75 new cases have been reported in the state. The death toll now stands at 47, while the number of discharged cases stands at 809. Udupi has reported the highest number of cases. 7 new cases have been reported in the city. Of these, one of them has an international travel history from UAE. The remaining have been identified as contacts of patient number 1240. A woman who arrived at the Kempegowda International Airport on a domestic flight from Jaipur created a confusion of sorts over selecting the hotel to be quarantined. According to eyewitnesses, the woman who had arrived with a child first sought to choose a 5-star hotel. However, she later decided to opt for a 3-star hotel. Finally, the woman left the officials confused after she asked to be quarantined at a budget hotel. The confused officials finally managed to get the woman to board the bus, after which she was taken to the hotel. BBMP Commissioner BH Anil Kumar issued a clarification on hotel quarantine. Anil Kumar said that those testing COVID-19 negative after completing their mandatory hotel or institutional quarantine will be released to complete their home quarantine period. Anil Kumar said that directives have been issued to the concerned officials in this regard. He also clarified that the individuals will receive a refund of the amount collected for the remaining 7 days. A group of 34 individuals quarantined at a hotel in Marathalli were finally discharged after News 9 highlighted their plight. The individuals had been forced to stay at the hotel despite having completed their mandatory institutional quarantine period of 7 days. However, after News 9 highlighted their plight, the health officials arrived and sent the individuals home.
ಓಕೆ 7 ಡೇಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದನೂ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಟೋಟಲಿ 10 ಡೇಸ್ ಕೊನೆಗೂ ನಮಗೆ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು 9 ಗಂಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ನೋಡಿದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅದು ಟೆಲಿಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಟೆರ್ರಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ವಿ. ಟೆರ್ರಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಕ್ವಾರಂಟೈನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೀಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಸೀಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಲೈಕ್ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
Revenue Minister ASHOKA said that the state government has an open mind towards the reopening of hotels in the state. However, he also said that the final go-ahead will be given based on the directives issued by the centre. He also clarified that bars and gyms will not be permitted to reopen at the moment. The debate surrounding the naming of YELAHANKA flyover is growing by the day. Adding to this growing debate, a few miscreants painted the name of the freedom fighter on the flyover. The flyover was slated to be inaugurated on Wednesday but was postponed to a later date owing to technical reasons. YELAHANKA MLA SR Vishwanath said that he remained committed in naming the YELAHANKA flyover after freedom fighter SAVARKAR. He also said that the opposition's stance and objections did not matter.
ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ವೀರ ಸಾವರ್ಕರ್ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಇಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಣ್ಣವರು ಮತ್ತು ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿಯವರ ಕೃಪೆಯಿಂದ ಕೇವಲ ಯಲಹಂಕವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿತ್ತು ಆ ಸೇತುವೆ ವೀರ ಸಾವರ್ಕರ್ ಸೇತುವೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಇಡೀ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪರೋಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಈ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
BBMP corporators belonging to the Congress party staged a protest against the state government over a host of issues. The corporators protested against the state government for trying to name the YELAHANKA flyover after freedom fighter Savarkar and for failing to address the problems of the migrant workers adequately. The BBMP council meeting witnessed heated debates over a wide range of issues. This includes debates over naming of the YELAHANKA flyover after freedom fighter Savarkar. Several Congress corporators also protested over not receiving any kits from the BBMP for distributing in their wards. Several of them even rushed to the well of the council and protested against the state government. The session also witnessed heated discussions over the handling of the COVID-19 situation by the state government. Speaker Vishweshwara Hegde KAGERI held an interactive meeting with the members of both houses to receive their feedback on strengthening the anti-defection law. The meeting was held at the Vidhana Sabha. Speaker KAGERI sought the opinion from leaders of both the ruling and opposition parties about strengthening the anti-defection law. The feedback received will later be sent to the National Committee formed by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla for further discussion. Former Minister H.K. PATIL has written to Speaker Vishweshwara Hegde asking him to withdraw the stay on the investigation of an alleged scam behind the purchase of PPE kits. PATIL's letter comes in the backdrop of Speaker KAGERI cancelling the tour that was scheduled to be undertaken by the Public Accounts Standing Committee to investigate the alleged scam in the purchase of PPE kits. In his letter, PATIL asked the Speaker to refrain from curtailing the power of the committee. The Public Accounts Committee had come forward to investigate the matter and undertake a tour across the state to investigate the same. Preparations are underway to reopen the temples in the city after receiving the guidelines from the Muzrai department. The premises of the city's famed Kadu Malleshwara temple too was being readied. All safety precautions including thermal screening, hand sanitizers will be provided to the devotees. However, there will be no distribution of prasad. Several popular malls in the city too were seen gearing up to throw their doors open for Bengalurians. Mall owners had recently met Chief Minister Yediyurappa requesting him to permit malls to function accordingly. In anticipation of getting the go-ahead, the malls were seen sanitizing the premises while installing thermal screening in the malls. Buses from Majestic bus stand began plying on roads from 6 a.m. on Thursday. However, the number of passengers were actually less at Majestic. Well, at Yeshwantpur bus stand as well, buses began plying on roads from 6 a.m. The number of passengers were also many. However, they maintained social distancing in the buses. Over 20 buses were heading to Shivaji Nagar, Majestic, KR Market and other places in the morning. Also, taxis, autos and other private transportation vehicles began functioning from 6 a.m. Buses were all set to move to other parts of the state from KSRTC bus stand in Majestic. However, the bus stand was empty without much of passengers. The buses were waiting for passengers for over 45 minutes to 1 hour. From early in the morning, BMTC buses began functioning from Satellite bus stand. In fact, buses were en route to several areas like Peenya second stage, Vijayanagar and other routes that were available frequently from Satellite bus stand. To ensure that the passengers are safe, KSRTC buses are being completely sanitized at the bus stand in Majestic. From the seats to the bus doors and cabins, staff are cleaning the bus. And in fact, the cleaning is being done quite regularly. The passengers are also being tested for temperature and only then are they being allowed into the bus. KSRTC buses were also being sanitized at the Satellite bus stand to ensure the passengers do not fear boarding the buses. Passengers are also being urged to sanitize their hands and maintain social distancing without giving it a miss.